Snapchat confessions, witness threats, and parents accused of burying the truth. This wasn't just a murder, it was a cover-up. What do you do when the people protecting the killers are their parents? And your neighbors?
911 emergency.
This is 911 emergency.
Well, I don't know if there's much emergency, but trying to get a hold of the police. There's a whole bunch of, there must be 30 cars out in front of our house and the neighbors. Bunch of teenage kids doing all, I don't know, they're all running around. I don't know what they're doing, but.
Okay, is this in the Via de Arbulas neighborhood?
Pardon me?
Is this in the Via de Arbulas
yes,
neighborhood?
Via del Oro.
Okay.
Yes.
So we do have officers in the area right now. It's been a large party. Officers are there on the streets trying to take care of it.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
When the first 911 call came in, it didn't sound like the start of a murder investigation. It sounded like a typical teenage party getting out of hand.
911 emergency.
Can we please get an officer at the corner of 197th Place and Via de Palmas? There has got to be at least 250 kids here. They're walking the streets. We're not used to this. I'm not used to this in my neighborhood from being here 25 years. There's too many cars. These kids are going to hit each other. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get killed.
Okay, really quick. Is there any weapons or injuries that were involved?
Yeah, these kids have weapons on them because the kid just flew by and almost hit me when I walked out the street.
Do you see them having a knife or a gun, and were they pointing it at anyone?
He grabbed something from the side of his seat, I don't know, and called me an
Okay, so you didn't see a gun, so you didn't see a weapon.
No, but I see a lot of violence and a lot of stuff going on in these vehicles.
Okay, and what violence do you see?
They're going down the street right now. Okay, we have only 5 houses on our street, and they're coming from one corner down to the other, and they're doing at least 45 to 50 miles an hour.
Okay, and so they're speeding.
And I have the legal right to stand in front of my property and tell people not to park in front of my home.
Okay, and I understand.
And I have the legal right.
Are they juveniles?
Yes, these are all juveniles.
Okay, and there's no weapons or injuries or confrontations?
Not yet, but this is pretty bad.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get you over to the Queen Creek Police. Give me 1 second.
911 emergency.
Yes, there's police force here now. We're in the neighborhood where there is a party going on. We have teenagers jumping our fence. We have watched 2 accidents. They're hitting each other in front of our yard. They're clearly drunk. They have alcohol.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the police come through my neighborhood.
They were here. 197th Place and
I think so. I'm on terms of the subdivision, so they're now jumping through my yard. Yeah, I'm seeing now like the police are coming like one after another now.
What is your address?
Yeah, they did. We saw them leave about a half hour ago, and it's now getting worse again.
I still have a.
Yeah, I've just seen about like 6 squad cars come in right now in my front yard here.
Yeah, and I can hear them. I can also hear them in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's good. I mean, we've got kids running with beer bottles. They're hitting each other. We just saw 2 car accidents. I think they're too drunk. They're just driving away after they hit each other.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's gonna.
I'm sure that's what you're getting right now, but they're here, so that's what we wanted to see.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, do you want officer contact?
No, I'm okay. They're here, which is what I wanted. Something bad was about to happen, so I'm glad they're here. That's all I needed.
They've been there for a little while. I know they were down. They've been kind of coming up that way. So yeah, it looks like they're.
Yeah. We were starting to see the same cars start to come back now, so yeah. And then as soon as we caught 4, 5 of them in our yard, then we were like, all right, that's enough. Yeah. They're like hopping the fence now trying to get away, so they're like in our backyard.
Yeah, so, yeah, because it looks like we've got a lot of time. So just stay inside.
Perfect.
If you see anything additional, please don't hesitate to call us back on 911, okay? So we can kind of.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yes. Can we just get an officer to come to the corner of 197th Place and Via de Palmas? This traffic in our neighborhood right now, it's way too much with these juveniles. and they're being violent with they're being violent and they're being vulgar, and I have the legal right to stand in front of my property and stop people from lining up and blocking our driveways.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I've never, in the 25 years that I've been in Queen Creek, ever seen this many vehicles and this many problems, not even on Halloween. And these people are like going into our neighbors' driveways. They're peeling out in the quarter minus, these kids.
Okay.
It's not cool. Are they what?
Any injuries, any weapons at this time?
Not yet. Not yet. Just, I mean, somebody's going to get hurt with them doing 40 to 50 miles an hour on a five-house stretch. That's all we got here on our street.
Okay. And how many people are out there right now, ma'am?
I would say there's at least 100, and there's about 40 cars. I mean, I'm trying to get these kids to stop. When they're coming to park, I'm stopping them from parking in front of our houses right now, and I'm telling them to back up, not even come down our street. And they're calling me a Karen and call me whatever. I'm out here in my road.
Well, I don't want you.
I am not happy.
I do not want you engaging with them, because the chance of this to escalate even further and very quickly, we don't want that to happen.
I don't understand why we don't have officers surrounding this area right now. This is not okay. This is not cool. I mean, it's one thing if they're having a party and it's under control, but this is not under control. These kids don't even know these kids. Kids that have been getting in their cars said they didn't even know those kids that they went to that party, and they said that they were being. It's not cool.
Okay. So, and you're saying there's about 100 plus subjects and 40 plus vehicles?
So I don't know. Put a blast on Facebook or something, like there's a cool party or something, but we're way back from Glendale right now, and they're at the corner house, and Thursday, and I get they can have a party, but this is like disturbing beyond the community.
Okay, so it looks like we do we do have other people that have called. We do have officers in the area. They are aware of the situation.
So what can they do about it? Can they not stop these kids from parking all up and down our streets and driving like maniacs? Is it out of control? Do we need other units from other areas?
I will go ahead and let them know that you're upset about it and you want to know what can be done. What is your name? What is your name now?
Pardon me?
What is your first name? I'm sorry. You're breaking up really bad.
I don't know if this person lives in the hood. If they don't, I don't want to say hey, Red. Don't live here? Get out. What? Get out of the neighborhood. Well, I'm rerouting them to their, the way out of the neighborhood is right down there. You trying to leave the neighborhood? Go right.
Okay.
They're surrounding the whole area, okay? I want to get out of the neighborhood, please. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Here comes a truck, and you can hear it coming. And he's coming probably about 40 miles an hour down the
officers that are aware, they're on their way, but I want you to stay separated from them. I don't want you being verbally confrontational. Can escalate to
that. This truck is trying to back up down the street. He's backing up. There's two trucks that are lined up side by each other right now, and they're backing up down the street. And they've got huge lights all over their trucks, and I don't know what they're doing right now, but they're running down the street, and there's two trucks right now that are backing up. They're kind of sitting.
Are they
just turn their headlights off, okay?
Are they going
south on 197? Right now that they just turn their lights off, and they're coming down the road, and I believe that.
Are they going southbound on 197th, or are they going northbound?
Yeah, they're going down 197th. There's a red truck and a black
truck. Which direction?
They're going east. They're going east. They're at the light. They turn their headlights off. They backed up. Now they're going down 7. They're making a left, which would go north. They're going north on 197th. There's two trucks. There's a black truck and a red truck. and they both just turned their headlights off and got next to each other like they were going to race down our road, which they can't because there's so many cars still parked down the road. And they pulled into that cul-de-sac because they don't know what's going on. And it doesn't matter. I think everybody in the whole force knows who I am. What matters is that we get cops. I've not yet seen one Queen Creek PD anywhere in our neighborhood. There's no cops here. There is absolutely
They're
no
just
cops.
south. I'm telling you,
Unless those cops are hidden in the bushes. Pardon me?
They're just out there on 197th, just south of Villa del Palmas.
Yeah, I don't see a cop. I don't see one cop. I see everybody but cops. You live on this street? No, you guys need to leave the neighborhood, and this is not the way out. The way out is 197th and down. You guys need to leave the neighborhood. This is not the exit to get out the neighborhood. It's that way. So the cops are right behind you, so they'll exit you out. Okay, well, you just go on and back up, and you guys can get right out 197th. You're welcome. Back it up. You too. Back it up. That's the way out. That's the way out. That way is the way. The cops right there. That's the way out. The police are right here. This is not the way. This is not the way. Back it up. That's the way out. Okay, the cops are here. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Queen Creek Police.
Yes, hi. I was calling. We have a fire hazard issue in our neighborhood. We have cars that are parked on both sides of the road, and we have narrow streets, and they're blocking our driveway.
Okay. What's your address just for reference? Okay. One moment. So you're
Yes, that's correct.
okay. So we actually have some officers outside of your house right now regarding a party outside. So they're going to try and take care of it right now.
Okay, perfect.
Would you like any
Okay,
officer
that
contact?
sounds good. No, as long as they're there and they're taking care of it, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you. You have a nice night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Thank you.
It wasn't long before the tone of the calls changed fast.
911 emergency.
Hey, I'm at a party, and
What's going
there's
on? Take
people-
a deep breath.
there's a bunch of people out here with guns and shit, and they just jumped my friend, and he's knocked out on the ground.
Okay. Are you
I don't even know where.
Okay. You're in Queen Creek. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The cops
Was
already
anyone-
came. So
Okay. You said there was guns. Was anyone threatened with the gun?
no, nobody was threatened with the gun. I just know of people who had the gun.
Okay.
He's been unconscious for like 2 minutes. We need people over here.
Okay, I'm getting them started, okay? Don't hang up. Just stay on the line with me.
Thank you so much. One of my friends broke his wrist. The other one's knocked out on the ground.
Okay.
I'm scared.
So there's one person that's unconscious and then another person with a broken wrist?
Yeah, so there's some lifeguards here, so they're helping him out, getting him in a safe position so he's
Okay. All right, just stay on the line with me, okay? They're on the way already. I'm just going to keep asking you some questions while they drive, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know the people that did this? Are they still there or have they left?
I don't know if they left or they're still here. I got out of there as quick as possible, so I didn't get hurt. I don't know the people that are here. We don't have any beef with them or anything.
Okay. Do you know if they, had a vehicle or were they just on foot?
I don't know. Hey, just lay your wrist on your pants or something. I don't know what you want. I know, dude.
Let them know
What do
that
I do
there's
for-
medics on the way, okay?
Okay.
Are they bleeding at all?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Okay.
He's bleeding on his knee and he cracked his chin open and he's
Okay, anywhere
super,
that they're
super
bleeding,
pale.
just put pressure on them, okay? There is medics and police on the way, all right? Is there a gate needed to get into the neighborhood, do you know?
No, there's not.
No gate at all, okay. Do
No,
you
they're
have
doing
any...
CPR on him. They're doing CPR.
Okay, there's CPR in progress on someone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know, did you see the people that
assaulted them? Did you see them well enough to get any description, or did you not see it actually happen?
They all had ski masks on, and it was...
How many was it?
A lot.
Like 4 or 5 or more?
Like 15.
Okay.
Are people on the way?
They're on the way, I promise.
I didn't get here fast. I did not want my son to
That's
die.
okay. They're going lights and sirens as fast as they can, okay? So me asking questions isn't slowing them down. We have lots of units that are on the way.
Okay.
And you said you didn't know about any vehicles that they had?
No, I didn't.
Okay, and this was at a party at one of the houses right by where you are?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's just around the corner. I'm on 194th Street. I don't know.
That's where I'm seeing you. That's where you're mapping on my computer here. So I know where you are, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, call your dad. My God, dude.
Are they still doing CPR on someone right now?
I think so.
Okay. So do we know if that person was breathing or not?
He was breathing, and then I came over here because there's a bunch of people there telling me not to call the cops, but it's the safest thing to do. I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
Okay. You're doing the right thing. You're doing really good in giving me all the information that I need, okay?
Ma'am?
What was that?
What?
Is there something else going on right now?
No, I'm just scared.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. That is really scary. Did you see the guns, or did you just hear that they had guns?
I heard that they had them. I did not see them.
Okay.
So it's secondhand, so I did not see that they had them.
Okay.
Man. We need you over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't tell it.
Are you guys outside right now, or are you inside a house?
I'm outside.
You're outside.
Wait,
okay.
I don't know where we are.
That's okay. We have your address, and the officers are very close, okay? They're going to be there in about 1 minute.
Yes, ma'am.
What is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
name? Job, okay?
Yes, they're here.
Okay, I'll go ahead and let you go so they can help you out, okay?
Oh, I can just hear the sirens. Can you stay until they
Okay.
get here?
Absolutely. You let me know when you see them, okay? Can I confirm, is your phone number here? Is it 4?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I can hear them in the background there. Let me know when you see the cars.
I got you. There's people pulled up behind me, so I'm getting in the truck.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
No, he's not waking up.
No, I know. I'm on the phone with 911.
I know. He's fine. We're getting him. He has a pulse. He just got a pulse. Here, take your stuff. Take all the stuff.
Oh my God. Please. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Did he say your friend has a pulse now?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Do you see the officers? They're coming around the corner right now.
I don't yet. Oh my God, dude. I'm so dead. Okay, they're here.
They're here?
Yeah, they're here. Thank you so much.
Good job. You're welcome. Bye.
When police officers arrived, the scene was already unraveling. Underage partygoers were scattering. Police found 16-year-old Preston Lord, severely beaten and unconscious. A small group of kids had gathered, frantically trying to help. Someone had called his parents. Someone else had started CPR.
They told the transfer the subject that was assaulted. They're saying he's not breathing. Okay. Caller, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Do you have somebody here not breathing?
I'm fine. Yes, but
Okay,
he's not breathing. But we're doing CPR right now. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
So I just got here.
Fire Medical, what's the address?
Oh, wait, can I see the address on the time, please? Hold on, I'm pulling up right now.
Assault and someone's not breathing.
Address?
Yes.
Okay. And are they...
Someone else do some questions. He's going to get tired. Say it again?
Okay. We do have a lot of help on the way, okay? How old is the patient?
About like 17-ish young kids.
Okay. Are you able to do CPR if you want to do it?
Oh, there's a bunch of certified lifeguards. There's a bunch of certified lifeguards right now. We all know how to do CPR.
Okay, CPR is in progress.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long have they been not breathing for?
Say it again?
How long have they not been breathing for?
We just, like 2-3 minutes ago since we called you.
Okay. And do we know what caused them to stop breathing, or what happened?
We don't know, but he just got jumped. And here,
Just have them
me over.
Okay, have them continue hard and fast on the center of his chest.
Yes, you understand. He was vomiting a little bit, so we're putting him in recovery position right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we just put him in recovery position.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
compressions at all?
No. Okay, keep on going with compressions.
Yeah, have him go hard and fast on the
Just
center.
keep on going with compressions. You have to keep on doing compressions.
Yeah.
Just keep him.
Let me know if he starts responding or anything, okay?
Okay, well, we feel a pulse now. Keep on going.
Okay, but if he's not breathing, I need y'all to continue, okay?
Okay, is he breathing now? Here. Because then we have to start AR. That's different.
So you can do rescue.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if at any point he does start breathing, he starts
It's very light. It's very light. Do we still continue AR?
Listen, if it's not regular, I need you guys to continue with the compression.
Okay. We have to continue compressions.
Continue. Okay, go.
Okay.
Can they count out loud so I can hear how fast they're going?
I know the speed. We're going more like 120 BPM.
And you said a whole bunch of lifeguards are on scene doing CPR?
PD is about to be 97.
Right here. Turn over here.
Stay still? Do you want us to stay still?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you have a police coming right now. Over here.
Okay, are they there with you?
Yes, they're running and they have... Okay, EMS is taking over.
But by the time paramedics arrived, Preston's injuries were critical. He was rushed to the hospital and 2 days later, pronounced dead. What first seemed like a random fight turned out to be something else entirely. Preston hadn't just been caught in the chaos, he'd been targeted. Police records describe a chaotic scene. Preston stood alone in the street, surrounded by a crowd of teenagers. Some wore hoodies, others had pulled ski masks over their faces. The group closed in fast. No argument, no warning. One teen threw the first punch, then another. Preston fell, but the hits kept coming. A few kids pulled out their phones to record. Others circled closer, shouting, laughing, egging it on. No one stepped in to stop it. And this wasn't the first time something like this had happened. In the days after Preston's death, the silence started to crack. Parents spoke up. So did classmates. A few kids admitted they'd been targeted before, jumped at parties, cornered in parking lots, filmed and humiliated. They described the same group of teens, well known around school. Some played sports, some came for money, and some had a reputation, not just for fighting, but for getting away with it. Rumors had been circling for months. Students swapped warnings in group chats. Don't go to that party. Watch out for him. Some believed the school knew, maybe even the parents, but no one did anything until Preston was dead. Protests were held in Queen Creek and nearby Gilbert with signs reading "Justice for Preston." And stop the silence. Residents demanded transparency from law enforcement. Some accused the local police department of dragging its feet. In response, Queen Creek PD announced it had partnered with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office and assigned a dedicated task force to the case. Officials cited the complexity of the investigation, with dozens of witnesses, hundreds of tips, and large amounts of video evidence to process. But for many families, the explanation wasn't good enough. Allegations soon emerged that some of the suspects' parents had interfered with the investigation, advising their children not to speak to police, allegedly deleting messages, or in one case, retrieving clothing from the crime scene. To date, no charges have been filed against any adults connected to the case. Police eventually identified 7 suspects, all teenagers between 16 and 18. None of them had called 911. Instead, one posted on Snapchat about getting Preston. Another warned witnesses to keep quiet. A few showed up at school days later, taking selfies like nothing had happened. It took more than 5 months for the first arrests. 7 teens were charged with murder, kidnapping, and other serious felonies. Preston had been lured to the party, then ambushed outside. When he collapsed, the group left him bleeding in the street. Court documents indicate that more arrests may be coming. Since then, 2 major developments have reshaped the case. In May 2025, William Hines became the first suspect to take a plea deal. He admitted guilt to manslaughter in Preston Lord's death and was sentenced to 12 years in prison, followed by 3 years of probation. But that wasn't Hines' only crime. Months before the Halloween attack, he drove drunk and caused a crash that left another man in the ICU with a traumatic brain injury. He received an additional 5-year sentence for that case. And yet, just hours after Preston was beaten, Hines posted a Snapchat video of himself drinking vodka behind the wheel. A week later, he was seen again, this time with a bottle of tequila. Hines had a long history of violence. In late 2022, he was involved in 2 separate brass knuckle assaults. He also had previous arrests for aggravated assault and shoplifting. At sentencing, he claimed he hadn't had alcohol in a year and was trying to turn his life around. But jail phone logs told a different story. Records revealed Hines had been making and drinking alcohol while in custody. Meanwhile, another suspect, Jacob Meisner, turned down a plea deal. He's now facing a first-degree felony murder charge. In court, the judge clarified that under Arizona's felony murder rule, prosecutors don't have to prove Meisner physically attacked Preston, only that he participated in the kidnapping. His defense attorney argued that distinction should matter in any plea negotiation. As of now, nearly 2 years after Preston's murder, the investigation is ongoing. More suspects could still be charged, and plea discussions are still underway. Preston Lord's legacy has sparked something bigger. Arizona lawmakers introduced new legislation in his name, aimed at increasing penalties for group assaults and strengthening legal consequences for those who aid or enable violent crimes. His classmates created a scholarship fund. His family set up a foundation to combat teen violence and bullying. But none of that undoes what happened. For more True 911 calls, watch this episode next.